Hello everyone, what is cooking all you good looking people out there, and welcome to another exciting episode of GeoGuessr. Here we are in yesterday's daily challenge location, a very cool spot indeed. What do we got here? We got a cottage, we've got a lake, we've got a boat, we've got everything we need. And something a little bit interesting, we've got a flag, but I tried to keep that out of frame as much as possible. Right over here, the flag of Chile, I believe, which is not at all where I would have guessed this is. I think it might have shown briefly, like about, this much in the corner here. But yeah, there it is. I tried to make sure you guys couldn't see that. I accidentally think I might have shown it a bit. But yeah, Chile, weird. Wouldn't have guessed it. That's, I guess, where I'm going to place us. Where? I have no idea. Oh, sure, down here, this lake right there. Let's place us right here, make the guess, and the answer was actually very close to that. But, big surprise, honestly. I wouldn't have thought. Just southwest of Santiago. Hopefully some of you guys figured that one out. All right, here we are in today's daily challenge location. A very interesting rock formation. I mean, not just these stacked rocks right over here that we got somebody sitting on, but it is a lot of big boulders over here on the top of a hill overlooking these vast and beautiful fields. And this is today's daily challenge, not to mention the magnificent sky we can see. Beautiful golden sun, blue sky right over here. It just looks really cool. So it's today's daily challenge, which means it's up to you guys to tell me where in the world you think we are. All you need to do is put your guesses down in the comment section below and tell me where in the world you think this is. In tomorrow's video's comment section, I announce the winner, the person that guesses closest. Now, there are no prizes, but there is glory to be won. So if you're interested in becoming today's top GeoGuessr, then tell me, where in the world do you think we are right now? Okay, here we are in the main section of today's video, and today we've got a viewer challenge, one brought to us by someone new to creating challenges. That would be our good friend Doc Pajon. At least that's how I'm going to say it. Doc Pajon. I don't know, Doc Pajon. Who knows? But thank you so much for this challenge. Very excited to give it a shot. This one, the theme is Scandinavia. That's right, Scandinavia. Now, what does Scandinavia mean? Well, there could be a lot of definitions. It could be Norway, Sweden. It could be Norway, Sweden, Denmark. Maybe toss in a little bit of Iceland, Faroe Islands. Maybe even if you want to take a really broad definition, you could toss in Greenland and Finland in there. But we're going to find out as we go along where we are. Of course, you could use the other definition of Scandinavia, which really means Norway, Sweden, Finland, which I guess is not really a definition of Scandinavia, but there you go. You should also probably throw in Denmark in there. But there you go. We're going to find out as we go along which countries are featured on this. But if you're interested in creating your own custom challenge, all you need to do is look down in the description below to find a step-by-step guide on how to create your own custom challenge. Also, you can find a link to this one so you can play along yourself. So thank you so much, Doc Pajon, for this one. Let's go give it a shot. Boom! Immediately, I feel like we're in Iceland or Norway. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Iceland or Norway. Now, we talked about definitions of what Scandinavia could be. Could it include Iceland? I guess the answer is yes. Could it not? I guess so. Interestingly enough, I mean, the water is, well, the water is to the west, which would work out for Norway. It works out for both countries. But is there really a road like this just on the side in Norway? Perhaps. I don't know. No trees like this either. Seems a bit of a stretch. Of course, if we were in Iceland, we would be, well, it's a bit hard to tell, but we could be somewhere around here. We could be somewhere around here, just north of Reykjavik. It's very hard to tell. There's a lot of places in Norway we could be as well. So let's just go down the road, see what we can see. Maybe we'll find some language. Language should be easy enough to tell if we can actually see it. All right, let's go back over there. There was a sign I was interested in seeing, but accidentally skipped right by it. Far too quick. So come on now. Show us this. What does this say? This says Yeah, all right. That looks like Iceland, if I had to make a guess. Fjalbig with a D and a line through it. Okay, great. Well, what do we know? We know that the water is on the west and there is some kind of big curve down there, maybe some kind of inland area of sorts. So we could be on a small road like this right here, and then we could be seeing this right over here. There could be a city right there. I'm going to say that that is indeed where we are, making the guess. And the answer was no. The water was to the west, but we were all the way up here. Honestly, I doubt I would have ever specifically figured that out, but it was Iceland. So we know we have a bit of a broad definition of what Scandinavia is, although that really fit in one of the earlier ones. 27, 26. All right. Well, now we are Hamarland, and the one, Ekero. Unfortunately, I don't really know where that is quite yet, although I am sure it probably won't be too hard to figure out. Now, what is going to be a little bit more difficult is, alright, the one like that, are roads numbered like that? No, they're not numbered like that. Are they numbered like that in Finland? They are. So I guess Finland is included on the list here. And we can see Ekero is there. We can see, what else can we find? Oh, come on now. There you go. Hamarland. No, I don't really see it. Oh, that's too bad. And I doubt that that is that. Okay. So the one is 31 kilometers down that way. So that's one thing to think about. What is the next step? What are other roads that are around here? Let's go around the roundabout. We've got Centrum. Centrum, I don't know. Usually that actually just points to Helsinki when we see that. So we're on a roundabout. I'm going to say we're not too far from that. And Godby, oh boy. Unfortunately, there isn't any kind of other roads that are marked here, which is too bad. But let's go down this way and see, well, what do we find? We're near water. That makes sense. 2, 3, and 4 are down that way. Okay, so you can go straight down there for the 2, 3, and 4. 3, okay. Where's 2, 3? I don't really know where 4 is. I'm imagining it's probably around here. Or maybe it's that one. Alright. So we've got to be close to where all of these things match. So obviously if the 1 is down there, we got to be at a roundabout that's going to be somewhere around here. Or something along those lines, because if we have, so is there something around here? No, we're definitely not far. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling we're probably pretty close. All right, there's a 1 here, and is there? Ah, okay. You see this roundabout right there? That's where I'm gonna say that we are. That sounds great to me. This roundabout, we're going to call ourselves right there. And let's just go check out this water right here, even though it doesn't really make any sense that we're there now because of that. So I should probably not guess it. I should probably guess, I don't know. I mean, there's water right here, but then things kind of fall apart. Oh, that's a real shame, isn't it? Unless this water here is that? I don't know. That doesn't really work out, does it? I mean, we're very close to here. I know it, but where exactly is pretty tough. Yeah, definitely really tough to figure out where exactly we are. Still going to go with that roundabout because it seems to make the most sense. Although, definitely that's not quite where we are. Well, that is a real shame, but this place is Very beautiful indeed. So, you know what? We're just going to be making the guess and checking that out. Oh, wow, really? That's something I wouldn't have guessed. Is this island over here? I believe this is an island perhaps split between Finland and Sweden. Or maybe it's all Sweden. Oh, man. All right. Well, I always overlook small islands. 2670. Damn, it seemed to make so much sense. But unfortunately, well, things just didn't pan out. What do we got here? We've got... Interesting. Toftlund. Bit confused, honestly. 11. Is this going to be Denmark? Maybe. I would say perhaps. Perhaps it is. It's very hard to tell, but I'm gonna go with it. What are the prices in? Okay. Well, the prices are not in euros. Does Denmark use euros? Sweden doesn't. But Norway probably doesn't. Finland, I think, does. Denmark may or may not, but that is where we are, so that's good. Good to know. Okay. We are in Denmark. And there was a road number 11 around here. Oh, that's going to be tricky to find. Just hunting for roads like that. Well, you know, I'm not above doing the dirty work here. So let's go check it out. What do we see? 24, 8, 8, 30, 11. Great. We can see the 11 goes up here. Goes all the way up. All the way up to the top. Wow, 11 goes a long way, and even goes up here. My God, this is a long road. Well, it's going to be hard to tell. Can I see, actually, if I return to start location, I thought I saw some signs for places. I don't think they were down there, but I think they were right here. So we see 11, and then we see these names right here. 175. All right, 11. No. All right, 11. We're still seeing it. No, okay, it's no longer 11 up there. This is the last remnant, probably, of that we see. So we can go all the way down there. We can go down like this. Follow this like that. Follow things like 175 is eventually showing up. Then we've got to keep going. No. 191. All right. Oh, look at this. All right, so that's up there. Then what do we... okay. So we are somewhere along the lines of here. And what direction is this road going? It's going east. Well, I would have to say that probably means that we are maybe down here. 401 is 175. Yeah, okay. 175 to the 11 other 175. So I'm going to go and say, are we going to be on this island? I mean, maybe that's possible. Could we be on this? Are we on an island? Not as far as I can tell. So, okay, so this is down that way. So the 11 and these two places are going this way, and we are traveling east. Well, then perhaps we are somewhere like right here. Seems to make enough sense. Right here. Let's make the guess, and the answer was No, you're actually on that island. 5738. Wow. Okay. Well, I believe now maybe Norway's turn. Very, very nice. All right. Yeah, it does look like Norway. It looks like Norway a lot. I'm sure we'll eventually find Norwegian flags. We got green license plates, which is pretty wild. But nobody's home. No one has their flags out. What a shame. What a shame. Okay. Well, we've been to interesting places. Every time we are in one of these countries, we're always in a bit of a unique place. I mean, Iceland was quite far up north on the top of the country. Finland was on an island that may actually be part of Sweden, but I think it's actually probably part of Finland. Sweden, we haven't been there yet. Denmark, well, that was on an island as well, although a lot of Denmark is islands. Norway, if I were going to be Norway, where would I be that would be weird? I don't know. Could it be on... could it be like up here maybe? I have no idea. Well, if we keep going down in one direction, I'm sure we're going to find something that indicates to us where we are. Maybe a road sign, maybe something more. Although, honestly, I am fairly certain we are at the very least in Norway. Other than that, I don't really know. There's a lot to process here. Okay. Well, let's go down the road and find out. Ah, we've got somebody's home. Very nice. It is indeed Norway. Well, maybe we can go and... Oh, there's a person on a horse. Look at this. Wow. Well, that's fun. You don't see that every day. Well, maybe you do, but I don't. I could if I went a little bit further out of the city. Yeah, maybe not in winter. But there you go. And also somebody walking a stroller. What kind of names do we have over here? Not a name that really particularly helps me. Although it is a very picturesque and beautiful place. Look at these sheep just grazing in a field with very nice landscapes. Well, I think that pretty much there isn't... Well, there's not much more that I can do other than guess where we are. Where is it this beautiful? This is seriously a very beautiful area. I'm going to call it somewhere maybe down here. Might be up higher, like up here. I seriously don't know. How does it look up there? Does it look super northy? Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Maybe we're down here. Around this area. Should I guess that? Should I guess like here? Sure, that feels a little bit better to me to guess right there instead of all the way up there. Feels better than guessing down there. So let's make the guess. Oh no, I was right in the first place. It was down there. That is the beautiful area. Oh man, that is even super close to where I was going to guess. Oh, that's such a shame. I changed my mind. I was going to get it right. 2407. Well, now we're on the E4, and there's a big IKEA showing up, so I guess I kind of have to guess that this is Sweden, don't I? Where in Sweden? Well, let's go find ourselves this E4. Okay, and what have we got here? We are going, well, we're going kind of north, and we've got Sundsvall coming up. So let's find Sundsvall. Do we see it? The answer is no. I don't see it. Can I go up further? Oh boy. Oh, Sundsvall. Okay, cool. So, great. We've got that. Now what do we see? We got an IKEA. We've got more IKEA stuff. Okay, big roundabouts. No water. At least I'm not really seeing the water. Yeah, this looks like a nice classic IKEA. I mean, it's pretty big. It's not the biggest IKEA I've seen. Especially, well, this one, I'm imagining probably is the warehouse built into it. That's really what takes a lot of room at IKEA, isn't it? It's the fact that there's the warehouse built in. Sometimes IKEAs have like an offshoot and like an offsite warehouse. That's always interesting. The old IKEA in this city used to do that, but now I believe that it's all in the same building. It's actually quite a nice building. They renovated it a little while ago, and it's very fancy and very nice. So there you go. I bought a bit of furniture. I bought this chair that I'm sitting in right now from IKEA. It is an absolute piece of garbage, and I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. But you do get what you pay for, and you don't pay much. So honestly, I can't really complain. But it's not like it was very good at all. Do we have anything around here? No IKEA around here, is there? Is there an IKEA in this town? In the city, actually? Well, there probably is, but I don't see it. I think I am going to guess somewhere around here. Maybe this big roundabout right there near Willie's. Because I'm seeing a lot of signs, but not really getting anywhere. We've just crossed from some water. So yeah, I think that's probably a good guess. Let's make it. And the answer... Whoa! Really? All the way up there? I would not have guessed. I think we've even seen that IKEA before. Oh, that is... What a dastardly trick. Oh, man, you really got me with that one. 2, 4, 3, 4. Well, there you go. Our tour of Scandinavia is complete. Although, that really requires a bit of a broader definition of what Scandinavia is and isn't. But that is totally fine with me. I'll say, yes, that's Scandinavia. In fact, I would say that the broader definition includes Iceland, and Finland is included in the normal one, but a lot of people would say that Finland is in Scandinavia, and it's a Nordic country, so you know what I say about that? Fine, you can say that as well. I've talked a lot about it, so there you go. We weren't north of Reykjavik, we were a lot more north of Reykjavik. We were not over here near Helsinki, we were over here on this small Finnish island. We were not across the water, we were on the island in Denmark. We were not up here, but we were actually down here in the fancy part, which I imagined was the fancy part, but got it wrong, and we were not close to Sundsvall as I thought, because it said it on the sign. We were very much north, in the border, well, above Finland and Sweden. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this episode, and as always, tune in tomorrow for more hot GeoGuessr action. Aw, yeah. Cue the royalty-free music. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, everybody. Get on your feet. Stand up, look at the screen, and repeat. I'm gonna like, rate, comment, and subscribe. I love watching Ather vids all of the time. Thanks for dropping by and spending the time. Hope you've enjoyed, and let's get on with our lives. Oh yeah. Thanks to Kevin MacLeod for these awesome beats. Woo yeah. Have a good one.